Hello, and welcome to this campus information broadcast on toilet paper. We've heard much about toilet rolls in recent times, but little has been said about how they affect campers and caravanners. So I've taken this opportunity to do some basic testing, 5 different brands, to see how they might perform on the campsite, and in particular in the chemical toilet. If you go into a camping retailer or online, you may have spotted some toilet paper that's specifically designed for use with cassette toilets. It's supposed to dissolve well and not clog up the workings. I've conducted a basic experiment to test this out, dipping each of the papers in a diluted solution of toilet fluid and seeing what happens. The results weren't quite as I expected. There were 2 normal domestic-style toilet rolls. The most expensive 3-ply one was already starting to disintegrate after just 3.5 hours. It was closely followed by both the paper designed for the cassette toilet and the basic one from a budget supermarket. By 18 hours, all 3 were showing signs of disintegration when poked. The 2 eco-friendly toilet papers were a little less ready to fall apart, but even they were on their way after a day or 2. But it's clearly not all about dissolvability in the cassette. There's the important issue of performance in use. So I recruited a set of testers to try out our 5 suspects. They were rating them on a scale of 1 to 10 on both softness and how pleasant they were to use. A rating of 1, for example, was as soft as greaseproof paper, whereas 10 was as soft as a baby rabbit. Our 2 domestic papers came out really highly, scoring more than 7.5 across the board. The eco-friendly brands averaged around 5, making them averagely good to use. While the chemical toilet-specific paper came just a little higher, though it couldn't quite compete with the domestic ones. Here are some of the comments made by our testers. Roll B, Bruce, was a top-of-the-range 3-ply domestic paper. It was strong and powerful, like a bear, but a bear that uses expensive salon-quality conditioner. Roll L, Leon, a basic quilted paper from a budget supermarket, was said to be sturdy but soft. Roll M, Michael Caine, was sugarcane paper from an eco-friendly supplier. Basic, but not the stuff of nightmares. Roll T, Thomas Crapper, bamboo paper from an eco-friendly supplier, was fine, fairly standard loo roll. Roll K, Kurt, was the paper designed for chemical toilets. Looks thin, slightly, but soft, tore well and folded nicely. And so, to the results. I think all types of toilet papers have their place. The normal domestic ones did well in use and were surprisingly good at disintegrating in the cassette, even one of the cheapest on the market. The downside is their fairly considerable bulk, so perhaps they're only suitable for light toilet paper consumers on the campsite. The eco-friendly papers are a little harsher on the behind, but the rolls are much more tightly wrapped, so you'll need to use less space to store them in your unit. They dissolve fairly well, so if you're a medium-rate paper user, then they could be for you. But if you and your travelling companions are serious toilet paper consumers, for the combination of dissolvability, lack of bulk and reasonable comfort, it's probably worth paying that bit more to get papers designed specifically for chemical toilets. Thank you for watching.